So, with the numerous videos I've covered on the topic of Mineplex, there is a thought that went into my head, and I thought it could make it into a decent video. And it is the unexpected future of Minecraft multiplayer, which is probably the title. But what that means is the multiplayer might change. You never know. Because we have Mineplex coming in with a brand new ownership, Sumito D, ex-admin, now current owner. And he could definitely bring the server back to a really decent state. We know for a fact that if they do get the Bedrock partnership, they will bring it back on Bedrock. Bedrock will be an easy comeback because they get to be on the featured server list, and a featured server list really helps float in players more, gives more players. And that's all pretty. That's all pretty known. That information is pretty known. But as I say, But as I said, the unexpected future is we could see multiplayer changing in a way that hasn't been seen in like 8, 9 years. The last time we saw a real multiplayer competition on Minecraft Java Edition was 2015, 2014, 2013. That time period is when you'd see big minigame servers like the Hive, Hypixel, Mineplex, Badline, MCSG competing for a spot to be number one, right? We haven't, that was pretty, and if you guys don't know, Mineplex and Hypixel, they were pretty prominent in the 2015 year because they both were competing for that number one spot. You know, they were pretty neck and neck, and then unfortunately Hypixel took him out because ownership kind of just stopped caring when Chiss kind of stepped back. So now we're in 2023, and the question is, when Mineplex Java Edition does come out, will it do anything to Hypixel? Because I don't know if you guys been on Twitter as of late, but there's been a lot of hype surrounding Mineplex, and it's not coming from other Mineplex players because trust, there's not a lot of us. The hype is more so coming from the Hypixel players, you know? Because if you guys don't know, remember Mineplex was number one, so the multiplayer base was pretty split between Mineplex, Hypixel, and then had lower player bases on Badline, Hive, Qcraft, etc. Right? So we could safely assume that a lot of Hypixel mains today previously mained Mineplex. So seeing their comeback and seeing an owner that actually cares about the community and wants to see the server do well and amazing is a decent attraction to come back to Mineplex. Because remember, you know, I played Mineplex for one reason and one reason only, and that reason being that I just found the games more fun. I just found the community more friendly, you know? Although there's still terrible people in this community and in this world in general, I still find myself having the most enjoyable experiences on Mineplex. Because as you see on the screen right now, there's a tweet Mineplex posted on June 1st, which was yesterday, like if we should bring this back, and it is the 2019 hub tree. And this has 6,000 likes, 191 retweets, and then 149,000 views, which is crazy interaction for Mineplex. Like, we all know that's crazy interaction for Mineplex. But the fact that so many people like missed the server and want it to come back says a lot. It says that the future of multiplayer is very uncertain, but it's also going to be interesting because if Mineplex Java Edition does come back, and let's say these supposed Hypixel players do come to try back Mineplex and see it's in a better state, it's gonna give them reason to stay over on Mineplex and, you know, enjoy their games. Because I'm gonna be honest, I personally enjoy Mineplex games more than I ever did Hypixel games. So maybe only Hypixel game I ever enjoyed myself was probably Duels or Skywars, but that's really it. I've always enjoyed Mineplex. So it could probably, you know, the same reasoning I have, like I would play more Mineplex myself as a Mineplex main. But the server doesn't receive enough updates, and the lack of players on my own game modes that I really enjoy in Mineplex really makes it unappealing to actually play. Which could be the same reasoning for Hypixel players that want to switch over to Mineplex and give another Minecraft server a try. I think if Mineplex Java Edition does go successful, it could open a lot of good things for Minecraft multiplayer, especially in the Java Edition, because we know that currently Java Edition has a monopoly, which is just Hypixel, and the only other servers getting numbers are non-English servers. And obviously the other non-English servers, like Spanish servers, for example, will be more popular among the Spanish players because it's more targeted towards them. But yeah, like I said, the future of multiplayer right now is so uncertain, but it's also very interesting. We're in an interesting time now. We have to see if, this summer goes by and nothing happens, because I think, unfortunately, we know that this stuff takes time. The hype will be here for a little bit, but all this stuff takes time. Getting the server back up in a decent form, like not in a terrible way, is going to take time. Like, for example, they're remaking the infrastructure right now for Bedrock Edition, and who knows how long a Java infrastructure will take too. So it's really uncertain, because we don't know. Maybe it'll take longer than the summer. I would hope that Bedrock Edition comes, in the summer, so Mineplex could capitalize on some of the hype and get some of the players in, and also get some good content updates in. But as for Java Edition, I assume it would go beyond the summer, because realistically, Sam said he wanted to revamp Java Edition. He wanted Java Edition to feel new, but also at the same time be the same old thing you remembered when you were first logging into the server when you're younger, But yeah, like I said, the future of multiplayer, very uncertain. And we have a lot of hype around the people that want to play Mineplex again, that used to play it. And we also have the hype from the community itself. I think the only controversial arguments that's been going on right now is if the server should be 1.8 or 1.19. A lot of the OG Mineplex community wants to stay on 1.8, while you could see decent growth on 1.19 as well. So it depends, it depends if they stay with the 1.8 combat at 1.19 or if they stick with the 1.19 combat, Because it will be interesting to see a 1.19 Mineplex. It will be very interesting. But yeah, that's really all I had to say for today. Maybe Hypixel will see competition later on. We never know. I really hope that whatever they do can bring people to Mineplex, because let's be real, Hypixel has been standing on the top for too long. I'm sure they're bored already. I'm sure they want people to challenge them, and if Mineplex can come back and challenge them, and if Sam can do the things right, pull the right strings, we could definitely see a brand new multiplayer we haven't seen in a very long time. But yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace out.